Hi, my name is Joe. I'm a fat black belt. With a cat. Say hi, kitten. You say hi, what's going on? Oh, there we go. I woke you up. It was bad. It was bad of me. Whoa. Num, num, num. Anyway, it is weigh-in Wednesday.
Yay!
And today I am a fatter black belt. Weighed in today at 312 pounds. That's a 2-pound increase.
Uh-oh.
Y'all, that's like 3 weeks of increases. They're slow, they're small, but not good. Not feeling great about that. It is partially seasonal, right? Partially just because it's the start of fall and I'm having trouble finding fucks in my garden. But is that all of it? I don't know. So a lot of it's circumstantial. Let me give you an example. Saturday was apple picking day. We're taking the kids apple picking. The plan is we go do all the like corn maze, sack race, watching magic shows, playing on the stuff, whatever it is you do during the morning. At like 3 o'clock, we're going to go pick apples. Then after that, there's a bonfire, and that's great. Fantastic time. We do it every year. It's amazing. So I get up, and my initial thought is, man, we're not picking apples till 3 o'clock. I need something in my stomach. So I run through Starbucks. I get 2 of those, what do you call it, the egg white turkey bacon sandwich things. Those things are like 200 calories, 230 calories, something like that. Great breakfast, even when you have 2 of them, which is what I have. Okay, fine. So far, breakfast is good. We get to the place, and of course, the kids are starving, so I stand in line with kids with snot like this running down their nose, and I get a cheeseburger and a hot dog and a funnel cake for the kids. I had a bite of the funnel cake, I'm not going to lie. But for the most part, I let them eat their thing. And at like 3 o'clock, we go pick apples. And I definitely ate like 3 apples while we were apple picking. Eat as many apples as you want, especially right off the tree. I mean, it happens once or twice a year. Awesome. Do that. Amazing time. But of course, by the time we're done picking apples, I'm starving. And what I've got in my stomach is 3 apples. And I'm like, well, now I'm going to barf. I need to get some real food. It was probably another hour and a half, and maybe 2 hours until we were going to go to the bonfire. And who knows how long from that point in time until the time when I'm roasting, sausage-based foods and putting them in my sausage hole. So I'm like, well, I gotta get something. So I drove through a stupid Wendy's and got some food there before going to the place where I, had hot dogs and sausages. And I didn't eat a ton of food at the party, honestly. That wasn't a ton of food for the day, but like, man, Wendy's is not a great food choice, right? Nobody wants that. Yesterday is another good example. Yesterday, I went to the Women's Reformatory to do outreach ministry volunteering stuff. It was Samhain, and we did a Samhain ritual, and in the morning I told them stories about the Mabinogion and Morrigan and, the Druid afterlife and stuff like that. It was really cool. And basically while you're there, you eat what the inmates eat, right? The incarcerated people. And so we had like it was like a hamburger patty on 2 slices of bread with ketchup. Some plain green beans and some mediocre mac and cheese. But there was a slice of cake along with that, and the cake was pretty good. So whatever. No real objections. They eat that stuff every day. I'll eat it one day. Not a problem. So we leave there, and I took my daughter to dance rehearsal, and I thought, well, I'm out. I'll do some writing. I'll write a script for like hey friends, I have another channel where I do campaign diaries and stuff for role-playing games. I'm going to link it in the doobly-doo, and if you can, you can go check it out if you give a shit about role-playing games. Anyway, the point is I wanted to do some writing. I had like 2 hours, so I'm driving up and down the street looking for a place to eat that isn't complete garbage. I find a restaurant that I think serves the purpose. Let me fill you in on the way my brain works a little bit. So I find this restaurant. I think it serves my purposes. I pull in. There's no parking spaces. I'm like, well, fuck that. I drive by a second restaurant that I think works. But I had just ordered food from that restaurant for my wife and son to have delivered to the house. And in my brain, hello cat, in my brain somewhere I was like, well, I can't order DoorDash from that place and then go to that place. Why? I could have. Anyway, the point is I ended up at a stupid McDonald's. And it's fine. It's like, it's not the end of the world, but like this is what happens, right? Like I'm driving up and down the street, I'm getting hungrier and more frustrated, and I'm like, screw it, I'm just going to go into this place because I know what the food's going to taste like. That's when the ADHD thing happens, and I'm like, well, I know what the food's going to be like here. It's predictable, so I'll just do it. There is an amount of my food behavior that is kind of compulsive, right? Where I'm like, I don't want to eat this, but I'm gonna. Why? I don't know why that happens, but it's like, while it's happening, it's just going, and I'm like, there is a part of me in my brain that is like, hey, let's not do this, and it just happens. I don't know how that works. I don't understand human brains, but I don't like it. So anyway, the schedule's been a mess. Videos have been all over the place. I do still want to do this, even though the results the last 2 weeks have been sketchy. But training's been pretty good. I did 3 hours of teaching Taekwondo the other day. I did, sword followed by Taekwondo the day after that. It was good. Felt good. I was okay with that. So my Sunday Taekwondo class was pretty good. It was very laid back. It's all black belts. So we showed up and I got to do a ton of really cool forms. I'd never get to go through my advanced forms. So we did all the advanced forms, got to go through all that stuff. And then I spent the rest of the time on gun and knife defense for my test. And that stuff is super cool. But the nice thing is I sort of got to do it with some of the people who are the best at it. And one of the things they're constantly harping on is that once you're in the clear, it is all about being right up on someone. You want to be in tight. And it's very awkward coming from a Taekwondo background to get in on someone like that, because every instinct I have tells me to make space so that I can kick them in the head. So it is a very different way of thinking. It's a completely different mindset I have to put myself in, and that's really interesting. All right, that's all I got. Even that was probably too much. I was just, blathering on.